So this week I found a bunch of things. Some were in the stores, and a few of them were on flea market. But most of them were from Walmart, though. But we'll start off with the first thing I found. I found the whole Beetle set, including this one, which everybody was going for because they want to customize it. I guess that's what I heard. I'll review these after I see the movie because I did check the movie out from the library. Most of the libraries in my area offers free rentals, and that's how I get them. I was also maybe gonna wait to get the Acro Submarine, but I noticed the L case has hit in my area. I think that's when it came out in, but I don't know if that's, a lot of people are interested in that. Anyways, we'll go with the next thing. And here's some more. Like I said, I'll do a video by itself. I hit a couple Walmarts before I actually found this. Went to one that I normally go to, and they had these. A lot of the ones by me aren't really getting them, mainly because they're still kind of transitioning over from the store they were in before. Anyways, next thing, I got these action figures. Let's start off with this one. How much you think I paid for it? I got it on clearance, and this was from a Walmart store that was moving down the street. They had a whole bunch of stuff that I bought there. I actually paid $1 for this. And this is General Zod. It's supposed to light up. I seen this movie, but I didn't really care for it as much as the 70s and 80s movies. Whatever. The one with Christopher Reeves, the guy that went paralyzed and died in like early 2000s. It's nice, but I'm not sure if I really want to keep this because it kind of looks a little cheap. I'm kind of considering selling it, but I didn't pay that much, so if I keep it, it's not a loss, or don't have to worry about a whole lot of money being spent. Also bought this one, Superman, also from the new movie Energy Punch. It says only at Walmart, so I don't know if that was really exclusive at Walmart, but this is just a sticker. It peels right off. And the store had a lot of clearance stuff. They had their normal aisle, and then some other aisles. They had them on the main aisles and stuff. Next thing I got from there was this. It's nice. This is actually a lot nicer than those. It's a Pirates of the Caribbean action figure. This one I think was like $20 or so. It's kind of damaged. I think this has been sitting in the clearance rack for like a few years now. And I paid $1 for it. It's kind of open, but everything seems to be there. It's something with Build-A-Figure. Those kind of suck because if you buy them now, it's pretty hard to find the rest of the parts. As you can see, there's a little arm in there. And I will be taking it out since it is really messed up, beat up. I also got some of these playing cards. Got a couple packs. These were real cheap too. I paid $0.10 for these and 25 cents for these Star Wars ones. I'll take them out. Really, it's not like a traditional card set. We'll have the 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way to 10, then Kings, Queens. It has all the Star Wars characters from the recent movie, and there's a couple where they're on there more than one time instead of like having one person as a king or a queen. He's on here multiple times. Finn, I don't know if Chewbacca is. You can see the stormtroopers or whatever you call them nowadays. Alright, there's 2 of them on there. Yeah, there's a regular clone trooper, whatever you want to call them. I don't really remember what they called them. And I think they changed the name. I'm not really that much of a nerd of Star Wars. But I did get a Star Trek DVD. Because, I didn't pay that much for that either. They were clearancing out a bunch of DVDs. They had Transformers for $1, a whole case of those. And I already had the movie, and I bought the Star Trek movie, which was also clearanced for $1. Okay, so Next thing I had got, which was on Saturday, I hit this like flea market. It said community wide, but it's pretty much was a flea market in one place. It's a custom. Just forgot about this. This is what I got at Walmart, and I paid $1 for it. It's an M2 Chase, or not Chase, just a regular M2. I just had the word Chase on my mind. I think the newer ones have a hard plastic case, but it's a real nice thing. I took it out. I may keep it in the box because it's a lot easier to display it as is, but it also comes on a little stand. It says this was like $3. I don't know if that's the regular shelf price for these. Pretty nice. It's a '66 Corvette. 427. Yeah, pretty nice. Screwed down. So I don't know if these attach together. I don't think so. Anyways, it's pretty nice. Paid $1, got a deal. Okay, now back on this one. It's a Lowriders Custom Cruisers. It's by Racing Champions, and I think this is from '98 or so. It has this old Chevy logo on it. I'm not sure what this is. Let's see here. Does it say what it is? I don't know. I may take it out eventually. Real nice paint job, I guess. Looks like the hood comes off. I think these are a lot more expensive than regular Hot Wheels. Because it has all the detail and, you know, the paint. I think rubber white wall tires. And you can see on here that this bounces if you, you know, move it around a little. I paid $1 for this. Next thing I got, 2004 first edition's Bling's Lotus Esprit. I collect cars from this series, Blings. They're just distorted cars, I guess. I think they still use certain castings. I think they used the Chrysler 300 or whatever. And that was part of the art cars earlier in the year, or this year. Next, Ford Thunderbird, or Thunderbolt actually. Flamin' Hot Wheels, 1 out of 5. Pretty nice. They didn't have a whole lot, just a small shoebox of Hot Wheels, both packaged and uncarded, whatever, loose. Pretty nice. Skip over that one for now. This one's the Midnight Auto Flying Aces. It's all metal. Yeah, pretty nice. Kind of collect this casting. Here's the other cars from the series. I think I have a few of those. Let's see. Next is a So Fast. I think this is all metal casting. I like collecting the metal ones, which the older ones were all metal, you know, depending on the casting. Pretty nice. Next thing I got was this. This treasure hunt was also $1, which I was surprised. I saw this online. On one website it said it's worth $10, and on eBay you can get one for $6. I don't know if that includes shipping or not. But never collected any treasure hunts from 2003. I was 13 then, and I did kind of collect. But I never really heard anything about this because, you know, nowadays you got the internet, you can learn lots of stuff. I don't think it has any special paint, but it is different than the other 2003 one, as you can see. Very different. I think these were in their own series. Nowadays, it doesn't tell you if it's a treasure hunt. You have to know what they look like. Anyways, it has real riders. As you can see, there's treads on it. I don't know if you can see on this camera. It's kind of shitty. But it's all metal. I was happy to pay $1 for it. And I think it says treasure hunt on the roof. Okay. Next thing I got was a new boombox. Because last week I found out that it was an error. I'll show you. What's wrong with it? The windshield is busted. There's no windshield on it. So, there's no side windows because that's all attached to one piece. So, not sure if I want to keep this. I don't really collect errors. Maybe I can find someone in the area that would buy them. I'm on this site called Let Go, and that's where I'm selling some of my stuff. Extras, usually if I bought too many and I can't get rid of them. Stuff that I wanted to trade, but couldn't find a person to trade with. Next thing, these are Jada cars. I got this at the flea market. This one I kind of like because it has a detailed interior as well. It has a silver steering wheel, and it's real nice. The wheels I like on them. I think it's mostly metal. That sounds like metal base. Let's see what casting this was. Let me see. I think it's Impala or something. It says Chevrolet. Yeah, I think it could be an Impala or something. Next thing I have, I looked at on the base. It says Cadillac. It says 59 Cadillac Eldorado. I thought this was that Plymouth, you know, the one from the movie Christine. But it looks like it because I guess the cars back in those days had these fins on it. I don't think Hot Wheels make a lot of these. So last time I saw one was with the fins like that was the, what's that series? No, not Avengers. Captain America. Pretty nice. I think that's about it for everything I got this week. Like I said, the Beatles cars, I'll probably do a separate video and I'll actually take them out. I think some people that did a video didn't really, take them out. I was thinking picking up 2 sets, and I may do that if I find them at another store. But anyways, you can like, share, comment, subscribe, and have a nice day. So this week I didn't really find that much carded stuff, but we'll start off with what I got the first day. I think I got this on Monday. It's a Lamborghini Sesto Elemento. It's from 2005, or no, 2015. I mean, it's from the Q case. So this was late last year. This QR code. I didn't collect this before, because I wasn't really that interested in getting it. Then it grew on me. Pretty nice though. It's like a lime green. And they still have this store is like a Kroger store. They had it, and they still had a lot of 2015 left. They had a Fiat, the one that had the treasure hunt logo in the back, and Superbird, which was hard for me to find when it first came out. Okay. Next 2 things my brother got me. He at the checkout. Some conversation he had with the manager or whatever. They didn't have these normally on stock there, and they just gave it to him, which is weird for a big grocery store like that. These are Star Trek cards, and they're normally like $5. So my brother wanted to sell them online, and I gave him $1 each for them. Don't know much about Star Trek. These are usually considered adult collectibles. Not sure if I'll open it. Packaging's kind of cool. But a lot of times I just cut off the blister. And there's real riders with white lines on it. Some of these series of cars, they have red lines with rubber on it. Here's what you could have gotten. Also that day there was a fight over baby food because some woman went into the 20 items or less and she had a whole case of baby food and they had to scan the whole thing. And my mom said the person was on some kind of government assistance and they have to scan every single one. Usually if you buy in bulk, they pretty much just scan one and that's it. And I guess that's probably what those people thought they were going to do. I don't know why. Unless they're various prices. It was a the women were arguing back and forth. Next is quick delivery. This one has blue lines, if you can faintly make it out. Big wheels. These are all metal castings. Quick delivery. I don't follow Star Trek that much. I watch Star Wars, but I did get a movie about this. I did get a Star Trek movie. Here's the, I forgot what that's called, USS something. And I have that as a Hot Wheel. Back, pretty much the same. And these cards are a little better than regular Hot Wheels. Next thing I got this in the mail. A lot of people that go to Walmart and buy Hot Wheels, they can cash in their receipts for to get stuff online called Hot Wheels Race Rewards. They have a couple things. I think before they had a whole 2015 case, which would have been cool to collect. But that was a lot of points. I would have gotten it. And this is what I got. I think it was 42,000 or 4,200 points. Red line wheels. It's all metal as well. It's a 69 Dodge Charger funny car. I'm not sure if the wheels are rubber, but they look a little rubbery. Yeah. I think these wheels don't have treads on them, but the ones in the front are really skinny. I might order a second one. These are worth like $20 to $30. At least that's what I see on eBay. But I think some people sell them for a little less than that. It's Zamac with some painted tampos. You can see Zamac edition. And it comes in this, what's this thing called? Protecto. And here's the back of that. And I may open it in one of them. Some people are complaining that they're not glued right. And the shipping only costs $4. So to get this, it costs $4. So if you shop at Walmart a lot, why the hell not? The next things I got was on a yard sale. Everything else is from the yard sale. Oh, and by the way, I went to Walmart and they still had this set, the whole Beetle set, and this one that everybody's gunning for, the cool combi. They had a whole bunch of them. So I assume a lot of dealers and collectors don't live in the area. This was at a Walmart in Indiana. I don't think any other stores that I've been to in Illinois had it. And there's a bunch of stores I went to. Yeah. So my brother picked up a set for himself. So what I have here is a lunchbox. I collect some of these. Only paid $0.25 for it, so it wasn't that much of a, you know, it didn't cost that much. Pretty nice. And you can feel it. It's three-dimensional or whatever. I also bought another one, a Star Wars lunchbox. This looks like the real old days that you see in the movies or cartoon shows where they have construction workers. I actually have a lunchbox like this. Not like it, but pretty much with the same picture on it. It opens up like that. And here's the side. Both the backs and the sides are pretty much the same. You can see what I mean. Okay, the next things I got, I bought a bunch of Hot Wheels for a dime, or a bunch of car stuff or whatever. Monster Jam. These are like $5 or so in the store, maybe $3.99 or something like that. I don't remember. I don't normally buy these, but when I see them on the yard sale, I buy them. Paid a dime for this. Hold on, I gotta go check something. Okay, I'm back. I was making French fries and I had to turn them off. I used the apple core to make them. I heard it online that you can use the apple core, but you'll have that big core part that you have to cut. Works okay, I guess. But anyways, this is Monster Jams World Finals, it says. So I don't know if who drove this or if anybody drove it. Like I said, I don't normally buy these, but when I do, they're usually not very well played with. I don't think kids play with these that much, because this one didn't have a chip. Any chips or damage, pretty much all new. But the rest of the stuff you're gonna see. Let's see, we'll go with this before I go with the junk stuff. It's a Cars car. pretty great condition, no dents, chips, dings, or bruises, except the wheels a little bit. Didn't notice that. Usually I use these as show cars. I don't play with them at all. Pretty nice. Thought it was that Porsche character or whatever, but I think it's a male character. I don't know his name. I think some of these tell you what kind of car it is. This one does not. And I think these are also made by Mattel, who also makes Hot Wheels. Okay, I don't know where to start, but we'll go with this one. This is another Cars toy. Very little played with. It's a rollback. I collect the Happy Meal ones as well. You know, you roll it back and then there's a little trigger switch on here. I don't know why this... Oh, maybe you wind it? I don't know. It has a little hubcap piece that sticks out. And this is actually a Fiat, I think. Or it's based on a Fiat. It's from 2008. Okay, next thing. Got this school bus. Pretty much all these ones I have here are going to be, beaters. People call them beaters when they're all roughed up like this. And I'm going to use them for customs, or try to do customs. I got them real cheap. Some people end up paying like $1 or more. But some of those people already know what they're doing. I don't really know what I'm doing, so we'll figure it out. Whoever had this, they chipped the paint off. Don't know if they scratched it off with a knife, but they did engrave something. It says kick ass, and on the side it says beefcakes. Now I think that may be a reference from South Park, because they always said kick ass, and beefcake was something Cartman said on that episode. Wheels are shitty on this. I might be able to salvage the front and back wheel, but this side, they're fucked. And the interior, yeah, I could use that. You make it look like it's bullet holes or something, because you can see that. Next thing, went from bad to worse. Boom. This is a Johnny Lightning. It's all the way to the base metal, or whatever you call it. All the paint's rubbed off. And a lot of these had sand in them. The wheels are kind of bent. Yeah. So I don't really need to do a whole lot of work on this. The hood opens, and it's all metal. As you can see, it says Johnny Lightning on the base. So not really a whole lot I have to do to get the paint off, since it's all off already. I think this is a Lincoln or something. Yeah, this one I might do a lot of shit to. You know, since I don't customize all that much. Let's see, next thing is this. I don't know how bad this is. Can't really restore it. So, you know, usually I'd strip the paint, but this kind of looks okay. It just needs some wheels. This one's kind of, the wheel fell off, but I have it someplace, hopefully. Other than that, you know, it's still salvageable. It still looks okay. It's a dairy delivery. Everybody likes that casting. It has a Circle Flame logo. I think that was before they started using it as a treasure hunt. It says Red Line Racing. So I don't know if this one had red lines on it. Maybe? Yeah, I can't tell. Okay. We'll go with these. These are Matchboxes. I have two of them, I think. I think they're the same vehicle. And they're kind of old. They're the Lesney days. These were in better condition, so I don't know if they're worth anything. They got little chips. I might keep them as is, because there's not a whole lot of paint damage to it. Wheels are pretty good, I think. At least on this one. This car feels a little distorted in shape. You know, it looks wider than it should be as compared with the real car. Dodge Challenger, and it says 1975 Matchbox. It says super fast on it. Okay, the next one is a fire truck. I think this is a modern one. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this one, or if I'll do anything to it. Part of it's plastic and metal parts. I think the top of this is plastic, and that's plastic. And, okay, next thing we have is this little bug, Volkswagen Beetle. There's a metal motor in the back, plastic base, plastic pipes. Pretty fair condition. This might stay as is. Okay, next thing. This also in good condition. Backslide. I don't know if it's missing a piece, but I probably won't strip it. It looks okay as is. Unless I buy a new one, because this has 6 wheels on it, and I could use the wheels for something else if I need to. Next thing, these. There's a Impala. I think I have 2 of them here. Not sure if the paint's really bad on it. I might just drill out the base and then fix the wheels. They're kind of bent and they're not rolling. Next, another Impala. Paint's not bad, needs some cleaning. Wheels are kind of messed up. Yeah, I'll probably drill them open because there was sand in each car almost. As you can see, there's debris in it. I want to clean that out. I think this is the last thing. Looks like it. It says Model A Ford Van by Matchboxes. This is 79's the year. I'm not sure if I'll paint this. Paint's not that bad, but still kind of rough. But okay, we just keep it as is. But, that's it. You can like, share, comment, subscribe, and have a nice day.